Ultimate Mink from my YouTube channel. Welcome to the stream, and for those who watch the video later on, hope you guys enjoy the content. This is Portal Knights, sort of like a survival game, but an RPG builder game. So it's kind of like Minecraft RPG kind of element-y kind of sort of style, characteristics into the game, where you can be a ranger, guy with bow and arrow. You can be a wizard, obviously, magic kind of stuff with spells. You can be a warrior, obviously sort of melee class, up close and personal. You can be an elf, a rogue class with dual weapons. Also the ranger, you have a pistol as well. There's a pistol class as well. But the rogue deals in dual blades, claws, and I think it's a staff weapon, like a polearm. So I've got another rogue here who's more human, so I'd make him one of the guys from the Vikings, because I'm going for a Viking phase. So I'm going to play this guy. Fine games, there's 20 games out. Deadpool. All these guys starting out high levels as well. Where should we start off? Creative. Almost home. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Universe 5. Keep him Minkville, because that's my main one. Don't know why that's not deleting. Almost home. Don't understand why I can't delete that level. So we're gonna keep this one up. We're gonna do another adventure game. I'm gonna call it Minkion's World. There we go. That way this character has a, you know, a fresh start, so to speak. Sure, I'm not playing Fortnite in ages, man. Such a cool game. When you just learn how to build, craft stuff, you guy, you know, also got wooden daggers, which do poison damage over time. Okay, he just looks badass, man. You see? So the crafting, pretty easy. Also need 4 wood to make one of those benches, so let's chop it down some trees. I'm gonna need wool as well, which is this here. I can actually debuff the graphics as well, so if I go pause menu settings, where is it? Display, right? Detail objects, here we go, take that off. And that will take away the grass effects, so you can see bushes more clearly, the wheat as well, so you can go around collecting all the wheat, mushrooms, you know. I go a bit OTT, I collect quite a lot of stuff in games like this. I go quite crazy. What I like about this game as well, you can play it in first person or the 3D. Yummy. So when you're ever building, it's best to be first person for building, if you're building stuff. You get a better concept of, you know, where you're putting things rather than just, you know, like, you can still do it in 3D, but I prefer first person for me for building stuff like that. What I tend to do in the first level is I collect all of the wool, all the wheat, all the mushrooms, all the berries. Also, that I've collected the seeds, stuff like that for planting as well. And then I end up planting them and actually making a field and stuff like that for the first house. Obviously, it's my first base kind of thing. It's not looking nothing special, kind of like a little shack. And then probably build a better castle. But what I love about this game is it's up to 3 people can join me, I think, so you have up to 4 people playing the game with you online. Sounds pretty cool, pretty handy. May seem childish, man, but there's quite a lot of depth to the game. It's not quite a straightforward sort of like rip-off Minecraft kind of game. It's quite it's got quite a bit of depth to it for the combat system. I know it doesn't look much, but you know, the more you upgrade your character, you unlock different types of skill, well, not skills, but perks as you progress along, which helps the character evolve and how your fighting style in the game as well. Is pretty cool. So, yep. So it actually takes a long time to collect everything on this island, which I've forgotten. So let's grab another tree here. So I'm going to be needing stone. That there. Hey, welcome to stream. Here's just something. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Just sort out my inventory here. There we go. It's nicer. So, if you don't know what this game is, it's called Portal Knights. It is a RPG slash builder type game. The world's been broken up by the naughty people. Can't remember the name of them. It's like the dark, something, I can't remember what it's called, but basically the bad guys have broken the world and everything. You got to piece of that together again. But it's kind of like a survival game in a way. Survival builder, Minecrafty kind of sort of style game. Where, you know, you build houses and stuff like that there. So I'm just I've took the graphics down in the scale so I can see all the resources and, you know, can mine them quicker. It's easier to see them and, you know, pick them up and mine them. Let's do some combat here. The Simpsons. I don't know why it reminds me of The Simpsons, but it does. So what I'm doing is I'm just gathering absolutely everything in this level. Because I'm going to transform this level into, well, basically the first place will be my home base. This character. Don't like that being there, so I can get removed. Oh, you want some too, birdie boy? Yeah, damn motherfucker. Gonna need to collect a lot of wheat for these guys. What I'm gonna do is gather all this stuff here, and I'll replant it. Okay, lady, you were standing in my field.
Surata unisho puko nishikan washi ganlo.
Yep. So planted that there. So take some time to grow. Just gonna move her over here to this guy.
Atsino, warameshi loco.
The house darn fell apart after the last storm. Could you fix her up for me? I'd do it if I weren't for my air bad back. So these blocks here are polished wood blocks. So see, I prefer first person to build. It's very simplistic as well to build in this game, which pretty cool. And there we go. No, got workbench now. So I've done that. Which we just did. So we're gonna have to make hay bale things. So see, we got in the block system. Got straw blocks here from the wheat that I picked up. So just let that build away. Just get back out there and gather more resources. you notice the enemy took more damage when I attacked them in the back. That's what the rogue is meant to be for. Back attacks. Sneak attacks. That kind of stuff. So the workbench is just finished. This game is actually quite easy to play. It's quite a chill game. If you want to relax, do stuff, build stuff, go on adventures, find stuff, get other materials. Because obviously the further you progress through this game, you come across copper, coal, gold, iron, stuff like that for building other weapons. I think it's platinum as well as platinum in the game. Was it titanium, mate? I can't get. I think it's titanium. Yes, but that's like later on in the game for, like, you know, the better weapons, and then you can upgrade your stuff as well with certain costumes. There's loads and loads of different types of costumes as well for the game. Like, so each character has you know, different armors as well. But when I generally play this game, I used to listen to music because it's such a cool game to chill out to, you know, listen to music, craft away, you know, do your own thing. Also, if you've got friends over the game, it's quite fun as well with friends. You know, do the boss fights, stuff like that. The worm's the easiest. But they go up in difficulty. I think there's 3 types of difficulty, I think, for the bosses. I can't remember. I think there's only 2 at the moment. Cause you get like there's the worm, then there's the dragon, then there's the Dark Knight, and then you get the electric worm, then you get the ice dragon, and then you get the Dark Knight. But he's not a Dark Knight. He's like the light version of the Dark Knight. So he does like holy damage, for example, instead of dark damage. So obviously you need a sword that does dark damage to fight him, and light armor to, you know, defend yourself against his attacks. So it's pretty straightforward, like, you know, RPG is kind of sort of style of gameplay where if the enemy has an element, you actually have the opposite element for attack, and the same element for your what do you call it, your defense armor. I just noticed on the moon there, there's like a purple crack on it. That's pretty cool. Just noticed that. So this place looks pretty cleared out. I think I've done a good job clearing most of the resources. So what I love about this game as well, when you go into like different areas or maps, and like say there's like, oh, I really like that, and you can actually take it with you. So if you like certain doors and stuff like that, you can take the doors off and place them in your house. It's pretty cool. As well, it's a pretty cool feature. Yeah, sorry this is going to take a while, guys. Me finding all this material here. The reason I'm doing this is so I don't have to do it ever again. Yay! Well, for this particular island, anyway. Slimes. Guani, guani, guani. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I might have to stream this tomorrow. Well, later on today. No. Get out of bed. Let's do this field here. Whoa, fella. Oh, and I died. So weak. So obviously, before I go, actually, because I'm falling asleep at the moment, too tired. So as you can see, you've got your stats. For the rogue, they use dexterity and wisdom, which obviously your wisdom is through your magic points. The dexterity is to do with like damage caused by ranged attacks and all rogue attacks. So I'm going to put all 3 points in there. Here's my talents. Got blaze staff expert, claw expert. You can change these whenever you want. You don't. It's not like once you select it, it's permanent. So it just means I do more damage with the daggers than the claws and the blades, is vice versa for them if I pick one of those. Stealth master, covering this. Who was stealth master? But as you progress, and then you know you pick one from each line. I mean, so like level 20 pick one, level 25 you pick one. So it's like multiple choices that you have for your character. This is pretty cool. This is your armor, which I'm not going to on just now. But I should actually make them some new gear before I fall asleep on the stream.
Atsino, wadameshi loco.
Oh, really? So come on, let's pick up that. Cloth, see, yeah. What I was doing there. Ah, here we go. Here's all the different armors you get. So this is obviously the rogue stuff. So birds not in the crap anyway. Well guys, love yous and leave yous. So thank you very much for all those who joined. Peace, bros. And feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will be streaming this again actually tomorrow because I kind of want to level up my rogue. So feel free to tune in tomorrow when I'm on. So make sure you like and subscribe. Peace out guys, and thanks for watching.